Hello, Farlanders! My name is Kurt. Welcome back to Farlands or Bust. This is episode 816, and, barring any unusual circumstances, the final episode of Season 8. That's right, this is Season 8. Did you know that there are seasons to Farlands or Bust? But this is Season 8 of Farlands or Bust. The final episode, which I have just been informed, started on episode 756 on October 18th, 2019. Boy, that sure makes it seem like there weren't that many episodes in almost 2 years. But listen, listen, look at this deluxe hidey hole, sidey hole, windows. We got portrait windows. We got a full front door, fully in the front, fully frontal. You could call that door. We got a nice little awning, a tree that we planted ourselves, some flowers, and it is of course ecologically friendly with a green roof. But yes, if you haven't been watching my streams or my stream uploads, we are just outside of the F3 monument, the 4,856,980 F3 monument, because that is the number when we pressed F3 at the end of the Flobathon. I need to do one thing, though. One thing here. I noticed that this is stone. We can't. That's harsh. A harsh stone. We need plush. Very bright blue floor mat upon which to wipe our paws as we enter this fantastical... Honestly, one of my best builds in the Farlands or Bust world, as far as like houses are concerned. I've learned so much. It does match Wolfie's collar. That was on purpose. That was on purpose. Shakes his head violently. So yeah, Wolfie's here. Wolfie, up. He's still here. He's doing fine. He's gonna stay here because I'm gonna take you on a tour of the F3 monument. If you haven't seen it. You may notice that my inventory is rather sparse. That's because all the important stuff is being held in this chest, including the compass that we built at our spawn point 10 years ago. Don't forget about that. That's going to be important later. Remember that. Our 3 golden apples, we ate one during the Flobathon. That really isn't important, but the cake we built this cake. And other, our normal random stuff is in there. And this is where we slept for the night. Oh, hello. A little bit of a design flaw there. But yeah, here it is. After a month of streaming every day during the Farlands or Bust a Day 10-year anniversary-a-thon extravaganza Orama 2021, raising money for the CDC Foundation's fight to crush COVID-19. Culminated here. This diamond block wasn't here, but we had this diamond block and placed it. We pressed F3 right there. And that's where we realized it was... Here, let me actually... I'll get right next to it and press F3. 4,856,980 blocks from spawn. Rolls right off the tongue, right? A little bit over 88,000 in the negatives of the X coordinate, which means we woefully overestimated and overcorrected for our leftward, I suppose our southward lean in the previous seasons, because we almost gained 100,000 blocks by accidentally going too far to the north. So that's fun. But yeah, I built this nifty water feature here, and then a tornado came through and just sliced it right in half. You wouldn't believe the things that are in this game that are no longer in the current versions of the game, I tell you what. But no, we dug a trench right through this mountain. And it is the most boring mountain. There's no caves or anything in the mountain. So we had to make our own cave down there, as you'll see in a moment. But yeah, let's go check this thing out. You know what I wanted to do was make a few boats. And I'm doing it while standing precariously on the edge of this thing. Boink. Yeah, let's go. Speaking of the Farlands About Today 10-year anniversary of Thon Extravaganza Orama 2021, we raised $8,332.28 for the CDC Foundation. Add that to the $4,237 we raised for PAWS, the Progressive Animal Welfare Society, and the $5,523 we raised for the Equal Justice Initiative. That means we raised $18,093.04 over all of Season 8. And thank you everybody who contributed, who asked questions, gave me things to talk about throughout this entire season and throughout the 10-year anniversary extravaganza-a-thon thingamajiggy. But yeah, we sliced this with our own bare hands and many, many iron picks and then stone picks when we ran out of iron. It was really fun. It was a good time. An homage, you could say, to our efforts in Astroneer, splitting a planet in half. Also, an homage to the floating point monument we made back at the previous floating point. And look at the symmetry. Look at the symmetry! Oop. Oop, almost crashed the game doing that. So yeah, we made these very interesting waterfalls around which we have an entrance to what I suppose could be called the true F3 I don't want to sarcophagus? The sarcophagus of F3itude. Now, the plan was that we would dig this thing. On the other side is an arrow, and we would be able to see it from space. That is to say, with a map. We've never made a map in Farlands or Bust, because it would be pretty pointless, because we just keep walking in one direction. Unfortunately, maps in this version of the game are not zoomable, so this is what we ended up with. You can kind of see a little bit of blue right there, and right under where I'm standing, you can make out the blue. Apparently, these maps, each pixel on the map represents 5 blocks, or 5 meters. So, because the trench is only 3 blocks wide, it doesn't show up. But then because I made this waterfall, it made it 5 blocks. So there is a little blue pixel underneath where I'm standing that shows where the F3 monument is. But the actual, what I was hoping would be a stripe through the map, did not come to be. But this is map_0, proving that it is the first and only map here in Farlands or Bust in 10 years. And remember how I said to remember the compass back in the hidey hole over there? You have to make a compass to make a map. I did not use the spawn point compass. I made a brand fresh new compass, which is why I have a bunch of redstone, and under here is where I dug down and did a bunch of branch mining to try to find that redstone. Didn't find any more diamonds, though. This is all just miscellaneous junk here. But I made this very symmetrical and very nice hidey hole situation under here so that I can sleep while I was making the construction up above. But yeah, I'm happy with this monument. You may say, Kurt, you don't sound convincing. You know, normally we build things like a pyramid or a big spire or a giant tree of life. This is kind of the first one where we've done the reverse of build, and we digged. We dug? You know what I mean. So from above, perhaps not very overwhelming, but it's a pretty interesting thing a stark slice through the otherwise completely natural land as we found it. And honestly, that's what I was looking for. At the end of the Flobathon, if you were here, I was looking for something that wasn't grand cliff faces and, you know, amazing extreme hills biomes. I'm like, I'm looking for something kind of plain. And I found something kind of plain, and then I made it into a plain. Like a flat plane, not an aeroplane. But let's go to sleep, and I'll continue showing you around in the morning. And awakeness. And awakeness indeed. So yeah, up and over here is where we will find what was supposed to be the arrow visible from the map. Even though it is very wide, it is still not large enough to show up on the resolution of map. And no, I'm not going to make things bigger or make the channel wider or anything like that. I'm done! I'm through! So yeah, we made an arrow. It was also half in a snow biome, so the water keeps freezing over. That was a thing that happened. I do have some various methods up and down. I do need to put down... I should do that now. I always am like, oh, I gotta put down the signs, and then it's like the sun is setting on the third day and I run out of time. Let's do that now. Let's make sure that we actually have time to craft a proper message. It's gonna be a little dangerous, so... You know what I didn't bring? Dirt. I know where I can find some. Hold on a minute. I mean, we're surrounded by dirt, and I certainly could just gather some with my shovel, but that would be altering the terrain in a way that is not in line with the goals. There's some dirt. Got it. Got that dirt. All right. Don't ask. Don't ask about the box I've buried under the ground. Ugh, human body-sized box. All right. Let's think of... I think I might need multiple signs, and I want to place them on the diamond block, because with the terrain jitter, it's going to be funny that they will disappear into the diamond block. I got to figure out what to say. I should have... You know, I should make two. I should have, like, looked at previous F3 monuments to see what I write, so I could, like, whoops, maintain some sort of consistency, but that has never been anything that I've ever done. Consistency? Alright. Okay, alright. This is fine. This is fine. This is all here. Normal. I don't want to touch the water and mess up the water either. Okay. Alright, signage. You know what I'm also gonna do? I don't need any, like, sheep coming up here and knocking me off while I'm crafting my poetry. Alright. Basically, it needs to have the number 4,856,980. Starting over. F3 equals 4,856,980. Bing. The date we pressed F3 was March 6th, 2021. 10 years. Walking west. Aren't you glad we placed that sign, everybody? Oh, it's fantastic. Boop, there it is. And it's gone. Can I get it? There's a way I can get it to just appear on, like the text is like its own layer. I can make it seem like, oh, I just wrote directly on the diamond without falling off, though. Come on. Oh, actually, this was easier before this. Oh, I had it momentarily. Y'all seen it. Oh! And this is now the rest of the episode. Stop it! Oh, I can see you doing it. Aha! Fantastic. This guy's chiseling things into solid diamonds. Should I write something else on the back? I don't even know what else to write on the back. I can write, like, how much we raised for charity. I know what to write. God, this is so nerve-wracking. Oh! Dang it, I don't know, I haven't learned. Yes, he is cutting a planet in half. There we go. I've done it. The word half does not look like a real word. H-A-L-F? What a stupid language. Ah, I did it! Alright. That was something that always happened in graphic design. You look at a word long enough, it stops being a word. Alright. Oh, that's weird. See, seeing the signs on either side maintain the block, but not on the block. I don't know if shift... Oh, I'm on the thing. Ah, what am I doing up here? That's uncomfortable. Neat! Will you do the cake on the top? Ah, beans! Maybe at the end of the next Minecraft day here. I don't know. Is that going to be a thing now? We did that at the end of the one with the pyramid. Season 6, let's call it. Whoa. Let's have a... I wonder if you can see the sign from all the way down here. Popping in and out of existence. Heck yeah! Blub, 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 blub. Watch the sides. Ooh, I'm gonna pick all this stuff up again. Ha! That's good. That's good stuff. It is a 10-year anniversary. True. True. You gotta have an anniversary cake. Do you? Sure, why not? This is fun. I'm glad this worked out, even if it can't be seen. It worked out just fine. That's what I mean. See how it's kind of flowing to the left? If I had it flowing evenly down, we could ride a boat down it. Then again, how many times have I got to do that? Once? And is it worth it? For once? Yes. The answer is yes. Nah, I don't want to do that. We only had one pig fall from the top and hit the ground and die. Only one casualty of the cliffs. We had a chicken spawn in the bottom area. It laid an egg and then disappeared. So I don't know what that information is going to be worth to you, but just thought you'd like to know. We did also, since it was very difficult once we put the water in to traverse the slice, we put a side entrance in at precisely Y69. Why? Because we can. A little bit better ease of access. There was a cow too, I think. I don't think there was a cow. I mean, there could be now if there wants to be. Boop, 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 boop. It almost looks like it's a piston from down here, doesn't it? So I'm curious. Where? Oh, did I not? Oh, they're upstairs. Oh, I thought I had the eggs here. I was going to see if I could hatch another chicken down here. But alas, we cannot. So yeah, we're going to leave the map here. I guess we're going to put a cake on it. That's how that Beyonce song goes, right? But we're going to go to sleep and then wrap things up. In the morning. Indeed. This will probably be the last time we sleep in here, probably too. Probably. You know what, why don't I just go out the way I came in? Should have just left that boat down in that chest. Ah! Wait. Oh, that's cool. I mean, it's very disorienting, but because we're stuck in a block, the terrain isn't jittering. I'm just moving. Ah, that's good stuff. Does that also work with like stuff? Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. You know, can I? Science! Amusement! Are you not amused? Interesting, though. The flame texture is all the same. Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Because the torches are all the same. The dancing torches! This is, what was that one? What's that one Disney thing? Where it's like, bum, 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 that thing. That whole, like, operatic sort of thing. You know what I'm talking about. Fantasia, yes. Sorry. Uh-oh. Oh, that's right. I gotta punch where the flame is, not where the torch is. A life lesson for you all. Punch where the flame is, not where the torch is. Oop. The flame! Not even listening to my own advice. Torches, brooms, you know what I mean. Some sort of dancing household apparatus. What was I gonna do? I was gonna get the cake. Gonna get the cake and the eggs. And another egg. Where did that one go? Aha! We can make another cake. Honestly, we could. Because we have buckets and cows around. Multi-cake. Multiple cakes. No, but I want to throw the eggs. I want to see if I can make a chick spawn and then have it float all the way down. The answer to that would be no. We cannot have such things as these. I don't even get to eat the cake, I guess. Huh. I did it! What's more valuable, the diamonds or the cake? I don't know. Well, not. Dang it! I gotta take a picture of it like this. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing happened. What was I doing? Oh, taking pictures. Oh. Documenting. Yee. Why is this so scary? Oh, very, very scary. I mean, if I do fall, just make sure to fall into the water. Fall. Oh, I can't see the dang sign. That's fine. That's part of it. I guess it's also scary just because I had my inventory and stuff off, so there's like no foreground. Okay. What else was I gonna do? I was gonna do something else. Well, it's midday. We've pretty much showed off everything that we've done. I've taken various pictures throughout the build process, and you know, there's videos. There's videos. There are videos of the process. Let's take the fast way down. No, Batman. Ooh. That's how you do it. I think that's hilarious. That's a funny thing that's happening right there. Oh, oh, that cloud's gonna screw everything up. Dang old cloud, go on and get it. I can do a vertical panorama. I'm never gonna put that together. Yeah. So this is the finale of Season 8. How underwhelming, huh? And, thank you everybody who donated to the charity who tuned in to the Orama anniversary extravaganza thing. And yeah, I think by this I'm gonna take another break from Farlands or Bust until May. I'm still discussing things with a potential new charity to support, and they are doing a thing in May. So I said that might work out for simply starting season 9 of Farlands or Bust in May. So I'm looking forward to that, but I'm talking to them tomorrow to see what the whole get up is and what the deal is. So that'll be cool. That'll be cool indeed. Hold on, I want to get another picture here. You can just barely see it over the horizon. Whoops. And yeah, I did also talk. I did another rare Kurt J. Mac interview with another gaming publication about the 10-year thingy. So I'll have a link for that in a couple weeks or whenever they said they would have it up. So that's fun. Ooh, you know what I got? Oh, I don't want to ruin that. This is how you. Oh, this is how you make it fun. We have simple pleasures here. Ooh. Oh, and one of that, yeah, this is a good way to end it. One of the questions is, or that they asked was like, what would you? No, he said, what is your the mantra of like Farlands or Bust is it's about the journey and not the destination. And what would you want your viewers to take away from that and the series? And I had no answer for that, other than I came up with what I thought was a really good answer, and I'm going to share it with you now before I forget it. And it is that it's not true. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. But it also means, like, chill out. TLDR, chill out, man. Not everything, or even anything, but not everything has to be a speed run. Sure, we could have streamed 12 hours a day for 3 months straight and reached the far lands and back by now. But then we wouldn't have had this 10-year journey and all the things we've seen and all these stupid things we've built and dug trenches and had Wolfie slowing us down the entire time. So, yeah. Sure, it's okay to have goals. It's okay to have destinations, but you don't gotta burn yourself out. You don't gotta overtime. You don't gotta speed run. You don't gotta min-max. Maybe take it easy. Go at a pace that allows you to enjoy the journey instead of being so hyper-focused and anxious and worried about the destination or whether you'll reach the destination or the destination will be there for you when you get there. So that, I think, is what I would like for people to take away from, I suppose, the Farlands or Bust mantra, I suppose. Or it's just a completely frivolous and silly and goofy thing that we're all doing, and I greatly appreciate you hanging out and being along on the journey with me all the way for 10 years through Season 8 here, and I'm looking forward to starting Season 9 with all of you as well. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Kurt. I will see you next time. Dee, 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 dee.